So do you also use Typeform to collect the details of your own leads? Then this video can be really helpful for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to add Typeform leads to Mailchimp list for automated email follow-up. So like you, I also use Typeform to collect the details of my own leads, and now what I want is that as soon as a new form submission is made in Typeform, I want to create a new subscriber in Mailchimp too using the same details. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Typeform and Mailchimp, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. Let's begin and create a connection between Typeform and Mailchimp. But before we create this connection, first I'm just going to show you the proper working of this automation. Alright, I'm just going to go towards my Typeform and I am going to fill in this form over here. And as you can see that I've successfully entered all of these details, and now I am going to click on this button which says submit. And as you can see that we have successfully submitted this form. Alright, let's go towards this Mailchimp, and now you can see we only have 3 members. Let's refresh this audience page, and now we're going to check that automatically a new member has been added or not. And as you can see, automatically a new member has been added. You're going to see the details are exactly the same which we entered in this Typeform submission. So yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we're going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, I am going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is a tool using which we're going to create this connection. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and without wasting any more time, let's create this automation. So for that we have 2 options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this button which says sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And once we click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and now we're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we're going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I am going to click on this button which says access now in order to access Pabbly Connect. And once we click on this access now, it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect's account. Now to start with this automation, you simply have to click on this button which says create workflow. It is asking me to select the workflow builder. So we have 2 options, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want a tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm going to use this new one, so let's go towards the select of the new one. Now for the workflow name, let's enter the workflow name which is add Typeform leads to Mailchimp list for automated email follow-up. Now for the folder, I'm going to select the folder as automations. So on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I've already created many, so I'm going to save my workflow in one of these only and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the 2 main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. Alright, so let's get started. Let's select the trigger application. So I am going to go towards this add trigger, and now for my trigger application, let's select Typeform. So I'm just going to search for Typeform and select it. For the trigger event, we have to select new entry and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect, it is giving me two options. So if you've already created a connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect previously, you can go towards the select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this button which says connect with Typeform. And once I'm going to click on this connect with Typeform, it is asking me for some permissions. So what is going to happen is, like over here you're going to see that I have already logged in my Typeform account. So that's the reason that it is asking me for the permissions directly. But if you haven't logged in your Typeform account before starting with the automation, first you have to enter your login credentials over here, and then only it is going to show you a page something like this where it is going to ask you for the permissions. So make sure to log in your applications before starting with the automation. Now it is asking me for the permission, so I'm just going to click on this button which says accept. Alright, so you can also click on this accept because Pabbly is safe and your data is secure with us, no need to worry. And with this, we have successfully created a connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect. Now let's select the form. So I'm going to select the form which is lead form because I want to create this automation only for a particular form which is lead form, and I am going to click on this button which says save and send test request. And once we click on the save and send test request, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission. But before we move on further and do the test submission, you have to keep in mind that this simple response button should be disabled, as enabling it may generate an error. So let's disable it and go towards our Typeform and do the test submission. For that, over here is the shareable link. So let's copy it, open it in a new tab, and I'm going to submit this form. So I'm going to enter the details which we don't have right now in our Mailchimp. Alright, let's enter the test details over here. For the company, I'm going to keep it as PabCon and click on this button which says submit. And once we click on this submit, with this we have successfully submitted the form and did the test submission. Now let's open our workflow, and over you're going to see that 4 seconds ago Pabbly has captured the response. You're going to see all the details which we have captured, and now using these details only, I'm going to create a new member in Mailchimp account. Alright, so to do this, first we have to close this trigger, go towards this add new action step button over here. And now for the action application, let's select Mailchimp. So I'm just going to search for Mailchimp and select it. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as add new member with custom fields and click on this button which says connect. Once again, in order to create a connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect, it is giving me two options. You have to follow the same like we did in the previous one. If you've already created the connection, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me again, click on add a new connection. It is asking me for the token and the data center. And how are we going to get that? For that, we simply have to follow this help text, and it is saying Mailchimp account, click on profile picture, click on profile extras, and then API key. Let's go towards our Mailchimp account, click on profile picture, then we have to go towards the profile, and then we have to go towards this extras and then API key. Alright, let's go towards this API keys, and over you're going to see all the API keys which I have already created. But in order to create a new, we have to scroll, and once we scroll over, we're going to see that we are going to get the option to create a key. So I'm going to click on this create a key button, and now we simply have to name our key. Let's name our key as Typeform over here. Alright, and now I'm just going to click on this generate key, and as you can see that this is my key. So let's copy this key, click on this done, and paste the key right over here in the workflow. Now it is asking me for the data center, and how we're going to get this data center. For that, open your Mailchimp account, and you have to copy the URL which is provided and paste it in this data center. And now your data center is this. After this, https:// and before .admin. So for me, the data center is US6. For you, it can be anything else too. So simply enter this data center and click on this button which says save. And once we click on this save, with this we have successfully created a connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect. It is asking me to select the audience list, so I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Connect. You can select any another list you want to create this automation for. Now it is asking me for the email address. So let's enter the the email address of our form submission. Alright, so I'm just going to simply type the email address right over here, but we're not going to enter the email address like this by typing it, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. Alright, so one by one we are only going to map the details which are required, and I'm just going to insert this data from the previous step. So this tags is not required, I'm just going to leave it as blank. Now for the status of the subscriber, I'm going to keep it as subscribed. You can keep it as any another of your choice. For the company, let's map the company name. Move on further. Now next we are just going to map this first name which was testing. Let's map it. Move on further. Now I'm going to map this last name, and this is the last name which was user. Alright, let's map it. Move on further. Let's map the mobile number to over here, and as you can see, this was the mobile number, so I'm going to map it. And after mapping all of these details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and once we click on the save and send test request, you're going to see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully added these details in our Mailchimp account as a new member. Alright, so let's open our Mailchimp account, go towards this audience from the left end of the site, and yes, you can see that now it has turned into 5, and over here is a new member which is testing@pabblytudes.com, testing user, the same mobile number and the same company name. And with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what is going to happen is, like I showed you in the starting of this video, that whenever we receive a new form submission from Typeform, automatically a Mailchimp member will be created. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll simply attach this workflow link in the description box below so that you can access my workflow. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.